Yo guys, what's up? Doing another video on my titties. Because if you look at them, yep, they are fake titties. Congratulations. Disclaimer, sorry that my light kind of sucks. I pretty much wait till like the end of the day to make this video, and I don't have any studio lights with me currently. So I'm using like a little crappy lamp that is blinding the right side of like my face, and then I'm using like what's left of the sunlight on the other side. So here I am with my nails that are literally screaming, gonna steal stuff from Charlotte Russe, and just look really poppin' today. And I just also realized that this video is gonna be posted after I get my boobs removed, so it's gonna be like boobception or something like that, dude. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I did in fact get a boob job when I was 19. And a lot of people are asking me, why'd you get it? Who paid for it? Because, you know, with me only being 19, everybody thought that I got them to be a porn star or a stripper, even though there are plenty of flat-chested porn stars and strippers. Probably didn't help that I moved to California less than a couple years after getting implanted. But the reason why I got them really wasn't for myself. Like, yeah, I've always had small boobs. I always wanted bigger boobs, not like big boobs. Like, I literally just wanted an A cup. So I didn't have to like go to like specialty stores and pay a lot of money to get cute bras. I could just like go to Walmart or Victoria's Secret if I was feeling a little splurgy and still be able to get a bra that fits and that is cute. Because I remember before I got my boob job, it would cost me like at least like $60 for like just a plain underwire bra with a little bit of padding, because I was like not even double A cup. I was originally just gonna wait for my boobs to grow, because you know, you always hear that your boobs are supposed to grow up until you're like 23 or 24 or something like that. So I waited and waited and waited and waited. Yes, I'm 23 now, but I had also dated a couple people during the time period before I got my boob job. We're gonna call those people ass and hole. Ass was my first to everything. Partner, kiss, sex, move in together person. I actually treated him really freaking well. Like, I treated him like a king, man. Like, I'm surprised I had to be the one that asked him to marry me, which I'm starting to feel like the only reason I asked him to marry me is because he was my first partner, and I was just like, oh, I just want my first person to be my only person. No, I'm so glad that I didn't go with them, because I cleaned for them, I cooked for them, I did like everything I could for them. Like, yeah, I wasn't perfect. Sometimes I get frustrated if they didn't like do the dishes or something along the lines of that. But in return for putting so much effort into them and treating them so well, somebody's knocking on something, I hear that. They cheated on me multiple times. They would beat me up. Basically, his reasoning for doing that was he didn't feel adequate enough for me because I wanted a clean place and I wanted attention, and sometimes I would need help with stuff. And when he would cheat on me, he would just cheat on me with like the trashiest, nastiest women ever. Like, they had no personality, they didn't shower, they were just disgusting. Later, after I finally just got sick of him cheating on me and finally was trying to break up with him, but he wouldn't let me break up with him. He told me he wanted to be with me, but the problem was my boobs weren't big enough, even though he had told me when we first started dating, because he was the one that pursued me, that he liked my boobs and that he preferred small boobs. And eventually things completely just died after I told everybody I knew that he was cheating on me, because he had to keep up his good boy rep, because apparently his dad cheated on his mom and he would never do that, when in reality, yeah, he cheated on me like at least a dozen times. I'm surprised his dick hasn't fallen off from chlamydia yet. Anyways, yeah, ass kicks me out. I meet Holt just weeks later, because thankfully my parents had let me move back in with them. Holt and we had an on and off relationship. Paul was actually my sugar daddy, and after being basically nothing but nice to my last partner, I was like, okay, even though I really don't like being mean to people. Like, you can ask like all my friends. I've never really even like yelled at my friends before. I don't like being mean to people, but I thought, well, you know what, because Ass was supposed to be a nice guy, because trust me, if you saw this guy, you would like to think that it would be an honor to date somebody that looks like me and be with somebody that looks like me. No, he didn't care. Because, yeah, from my experience, I thought that being a bitch was the way to go, and with Holt, that totally worked. Even after we broke up, he like basically begged for me back, and it was kind of weird. And that was actually one of the reasons why I left Iowa, because Holt would not back off. The one thing that Holt didn't like about me, he never cheated on me that I know of. He still told me he did not like the fact that I didn't have boobs. He wanted to be with a fantasy figure. I guess me being 12 years younger than him wasn't enough of a fantasy already. I guess I was just kind of salty from how Ass treated me and didn't really know how to treat a dude. That explains my relationship with Jesus. But the thing is, with Holt versus Ass was some poor guy that, you know, dropped out of college because he got sick and lost all of his grants. But Holt had money. He made good money. So he was able to make this happen. And, you know, I had like kind of always wanted bigger boobs, so I get the implants, and suddenly was Holt satisfied with me, and was I, you know, perfectly content with our relationship? No, what had actually happened was I had quickly gained a whole bunch of weight. Like, I remember about 4 months after the surgery, something happened with my thyroid medication levels, and I had gained like 40 pounds in 1 month. I had also lost all sensation in my breast and never regained it back. Also got tons of pain that made me unable to sleep, made me have issues with eating, made me be even more of a bitch than I normally was. I started feeling weak, and I became like unable to lift anything heavy. Eventually, I just became so like angry and resentful at how I felt and how I felt towards my partner. I had to break it off with him because of what he had convinced me to do to my body, and the pain that it brought me and how that made me feel. And of course, in this situation, I kind of want to say, oh, wasn't my personality enough? But yeah, I was kind of a bitch to him. Anyways, yep, that's the story. Why did I get breast implants? Because I need to be a hot fantasy figure. But you know what? I don't care now. Dear Jesus, I know I won't have perfect tits after I come back, you know, big, beautiful, perfect tits, but you know what? What I won't have in tits, I'll make up in personality, and actually, like, good personality, and actually be, like, good and kind and pure to you. You just have to do things, like, it's actually really easy for you to help reassure me that you're not interested in other people, and I'll do the same for you. We can talk more about it in person. Yeah, okay, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I am really hungry. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and don't forget to help donate to my surgery, because even though I don't have enough money, I gotta manage to get approved for a loan, which is ridiculous interest. Oh my god. I have a really good credit score. I just don't make a lot of money. So they're like, oh, here's what we'll do. We'll approve her, but then we'll give her like 1,000,000% interest, even though she's like, doesn't make that much money because she's a student. It's like, thanks guys. Thanks. Okay. Love you guys so much. Hope to see you again here real soon. Bye.